They say necessity is the mother of creation, so I bet they needed style and speed in life when they decided to make cars for recreation. And by that, I mean Formula One racing. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, guys. As we race forward into 2022, we await the beginning of the new season of F1 racing. 2021 was a crazy year for F1 fans, and we have high hopes from this year's season as well. Here on the F1 Zone, you get the latest, hottest, and brand new topics related to Formula One. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for regular updates on our videos. Don't forget to share it with your fellow F1 enthusiasts. In this video, we will dissect the various reasons Max Verstappen could face race fans in 2022. Yes, you heard that right. At the Australian Grand Prix in 2015, a 17-year-old Max Verstappen made history by becoming the youngest driver to compete in Formula One. At the age of 18, he won the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix on his Red Bull Racing debut, and people's hearts as he became the youngest driver in F1 history and the first Dutch driver to do it. So cool! He bagged third place in both the 2019 and 2020 championships. The young racer has scored 19 additional wins as of the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But you already knew all that, right? The question is, why could an exceptional racer like him face bans in the coming season? New season, new rules. Recently, Verstappen revealed that he would have to adapt the way he drives with the new season's new rules coming into place. The most awaited and most notable change in the upcoming season is the introduction of the sweeping overhaul, another one of F1's tech regulations. Originally, F1's newest cars was supposed to make its debut in the season of 2021 itself. Alas! The outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic postponed it to the following year. Apart from disrupting the rest of the season 2, the latest model has noticeable changes like the width of the tyre up to 18 inches, the car's weight, and a reduction in the spending cap, which most people think will close the gap between the grid. This isn't exactly great news for the Mercedes star because he likes the current cars. He said, "I like the current cars in terms of speed because it's really impressive how much grip you have." He also said, "So the new cars will definitely be a few seconds slower. But that's the idea of having better racing, that you can follow a bit closer." That's what they want, because at the moment, when you get close, you have a lot of disturbance from the car in the front. Verstappen said that he would be disappointed to see the cars of this generation go away. However, he's also looking forward to making his mark with the 2022 cars. Things could get indeed more heated and exciting with new tech and gear in place, but that is no reason to get banned. He can surely overcome the challenge quickly. Could Verstappen get banned in the upcoming season? Given the penalty points on his FAA Super license, Max Verstappen will have to be cautious in his wheel-to-wheel battles with Lewis Hamilton and other front-runners in the 2022 Formula One season. Verstappen will be walking a discrepancy tightrope if he's involved in more than one or two collisions for which he is blamed. A driver can only accumulate a maximum of 12 points for 12 months before facing action. He enters next season with 7, meaning he will be walking a disciplinary tightrope if involved in more than one or two collisions for which he is blamed. Each penalty point imposed to a Formula One driver is valid for 1 year, and accumulating 12 points during that time results in an automatic one-race ban, after which the points are reset to 0. In the last 12 months, Verstappen has accumulated 7 points, the first of which will not expire until September 12, 2022, by which time there would have been 16 races in the new season. The dramatic collision with Hamilton. All of the title-winning championship points in 2021 came late in the year when he was battling Hamilton for the championship. The first was at the Italian Grand Prix, where he collided with Hamilton at Turn 2. After attempting to pass Hamilton around the inside of Turn 1 and into Turn 2, Verstappen's RB16B ended up unexpectedly parked on top of the Mercedes on lap 26 at Monza. Do you all remember this gut-wrenching moment when both F1 title contenders ended up in the gravel midway through Sunday's Italian Grand Prix after a collision at the Turn 1 chicane? The steward sided with Lewis Hamilton in the incident, claiming that the Red Bull driver was never fully alongside his competitor, preventing him from claiming the inside of the corner. He further received a 3-place grid drop for the next race in Russia, as well as 2 points on his license. But before you judge Verstappen too harshly, here's a slice of history you won't want to be able to digest. A quick crash course in history. In In all honesty, crashes between racing champions are not as uncommon as you would think. In 1997, Michael Schumacher was disqualified from the championship after driving into Jacques Villeneuve, attempting to take both out during the final race. Too bad for Schumacher, he retired from the race while Villeneuve finished it with the vital points. In 1994 though, Schumacher won the race after colliding with Damon Hill at the final race. The incident was highly controversial and yet passed without a penalty for Schumacher. Ed Senna also won the 1990 championship by driving Alain Prost off the road at the Japanese Grand Prix. Later, Senna even admitted that he intended to drive into Prost had he gotten ahead of him on the run from grid to turn 1. And that is how it took place, and yet Senna got off without repercussions. We have to agree with Christian Horner, the Red Bull team principal, when he said, "It's frustrating. There's been some confusion. Some incidents get punished, some incidents go unpunished. Max tends to get a harsher verdict, particularly when you look at the weekend of the championship." Points accumulated in 2021. Verstappen has docked 2 more points for failing to heed double wave yellow flags during qualifying at the Qatar Grand Prix. His luck continued to slap him with points as he then earned 3 points in the season's penultimate race, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, for 2 separate incidents, both of which occurred when he was battling with Hamilton. In the first, the defending world champion was reprimanded for abandoning the circuit and obtaining a prolonged advantage. He was also docked 2 points for braking in a disorderly manner, due to which he collided with Hamilton on lap 38 on turn 27. Unfortunately, Verstappen scored points in Qatar and Saudi Arabia on November 21 and December 5 respectively, although the 2022 season is set to end in Abu Dhabi on November 20, 2022. It's not the first time Verstappen's driving has been criticised though. Mike Hakkinen, the double world champion, criticised Max for the collision between him and Hamilton. It was also one of the most astonishing moments from last year's season. Verstappen was first penalised for leaving the track and gaining advantage along with braking in such a manner that it caused a collision between him and the 7-time champion. How are Verstappen's competitors doing? In 2021, Hamilton received 2 penalty points for colliding with Verstappen on the first lap of the British Grand Prix, causing the Red Bull to crash out. These points will run out on July 18, 2022, after which there will be 11 races. Since 2015, only Sebastian Vettel has accumulated more penalty points than Verstappen, who has 30, 6 of which happened to come in 2021. Also, Red Bull's other driver, Sergio Perez, has taken second place with 24, 7 out of which were in 2021. In 2021, only AlphaTauri rookie Yuki Tsunoda had more penalty points than Perez and Verstappen, with the Japanese finishing with 8. In short, the battle between Hamilton and Verstappen will continue as planned at the opening of the Bahrain Grand Prix on the weekend of March 18 to 20. We are looking forward to the 2022 season more than ever, with those points looming over Verstappen, forcing him to be on his best behaviour this year. What do you think will be the highlight of this year's season? Will there be more severe clashes between the age-old rivals again? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching everyone. We will see you in the next video with another juicy piece of content. Until then, take care and stay active.